That's it. Just put it on the thing.
It's gone. Hello.
Hi, Nick.
Nick Charlesworth.
Nick Charlesworth. Here's a story for you. Featuring you.
Mr. Nick Charlesworth.
And a sentient boat. Set in Viking times. Where a seagull is rude.
Okay.
I remember it well.
The year was Viking year 12.
On a beach.
Oh, sorry.
On a boat.
Interrupted.
No, go.
It's a sentient boat.
It's a boat.
On a beach.
On a beach. About to set sail for war. This boat. And the boat, I don't mind telling you,
It was no ordinary boat.
it was no ordinary boat. And the boat was scared. Because there's may have been War Horse made about all the terrible things that happen to horses during war. But not many people talk about the terrible things that happen to boats.
You are absolutely right.
Very few of them make it through it. This was no ordinary boat. This was a beautiful long boat. And it had carvings along it because it was made by Vikings. It was made by the very fairest of Vikings with the very fairest of minds and fairest of imaginations.
Sounds a bit elitist.
Yeah, but they sort of thought they'd have a team. They're going like, what
So-
would happen if we got the best people to make a boat? And they made it.
They made this boat.
And they named it
Sean.
Sean. Still better than Boatface.
Hey! And as Sean, well, he didn't lie on the beach. He gently tilted and rocked with the flow of the waves as he was anchored near to shore. Pangs of terror rushed through his boat heart as he thought of the crashes and bangs and not cannons and not guns, swords and blood of war.
Axes.
Axes
Many axes.
is a thing that Vikings used. Fear filled his boat heart. Boat sweat ran down his boat skin, and boat tears trickled out of his boat eyes.
So much so that the people who were getting onto Sean thought he might be leaking because of all the water, salt water, now soaking up inside him. But they just didn't care. They got it all,
Bailed it,
out.
and they left for
War
in
Sean.
On,
They're in the boat.
yeah. They left for war on Sean to where are they going? England. Fucking England.
Now, one of these passengers, soldiers,
If you will.
was Nick Charlesworth.
Mm.
Nick Charlesworth. Dear Nick. Sitting there, playing music for the whole congregation.
Shebang?
Crew.
Squad. The squad
soldiers.
gathered round Nick Charlesworth with his plaited beard, his Viking accordion, and his trusty pet Dolphin Steve and his own transportable barrel.
And they were going along towards England, and Nick kept rhythm as they all much like
Something
that,
like that. But not like that.
Not quite like
Very
that.
much funkier.
and like lots of them in a row.
Mm.
Off they went. When out of the blue, when Nick was just sitting there playing the accordion, minding his own business, a seagull.
Seagull?
Seagull. they're like seagulls, but they're sort of
swooped. Sorry. Down. In front of Nick, on his lap, looks him in the face and said, "Mate, you're shit."
at what?
life. But especially playing the accordion.
Now, not only was Nick upset by this, but so was Sean.
Nick felt a strange feeling in his systems, in his nerves and his emotions, a kind of awakening, a feeling of shared misadventure and shared melancholy with the world. And he thought, who else aboard this ship is feeling the same feelings as me? You know, he could feel the ship rising and falling with the crests of the waves, and he was certain that something on board this ship was feeling the same emotions as him.
And he looked around at all the crew, and they all seemed quite content. They all seemed to be just going around with their whole business, so it was none of them. But who could it be?
He felt a creaking beneath his toes. He looked down and he thought, no, it's an inanimate object. It's just a boat.
It's just a boat, Sean thought. Hearing Nick's thoughts. It's just a boat. I am no mere boat. I am a sentient boat.
A soaked.
Like
Sorry.
S''O.
Got it.
The new.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Sean decided to try anything he could to make Nick realise that he was the one he was sharing his thoughts with. He creaked and he he swung and he
swang.
I can't think of any more adjectives. He whipped and he until finally Nick fell with a crash down to below deck and came face to face, eye to eye with Sean's boat eyes. Then he realised kindred spirits they were, boat and man, linked irrepressibly by shared emotion.
It was then they knew. They knew.
Together.
They could conquer the world with music calming the ocean. And the ocean providing the beat, yeah? For the songs.
And most of all, with
love. Yeah. So what did they do about the crew?
Oh, well, you know, it's not important.
Oh, no, because it is important, because luckily...
What did they do with the crew? What do you mean? Sorry, carry on.
Well, because the thing is, Sean and Nick were meant to travel the world together. But they were still headed for war.
So, Nick cracked out his accordion, and not only his accordion, but his harmonica in his mouth, and the accordion in his arms.
Okay.
And he started playing a tune so jazzy. It was so damn jazzy. All the crew started dancing. They started dancing so hard. We watched Footloose a minute ago. Dance, 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 and they danced so hard that they all jumped off the boat. They were close to shore. And had to swim to shore. And during this time, Nick and Sean sailed away together.
And you needn't worry about the crew, because a friendly, large... like a giant ship.
Carp. Oh.
A ship.
Sorry.
Shaped like a carp.
A shop!
Run by Hannah Sharp. Came along. And it was a non-sentient boat. That's why it needed Hannah Sharp to lead it.
Scooped him up and took him home.
So they were all fine.
And Nick and Sean saw the world. The end. Happy Christmas.
To one animal.
Merry day.
Well, I think that
wraps that up nicely.
It's your
story.
Hope you like your story.
And we like you.
Yeah.